people. All right, thank you.
Well, I'll just say this. As a Montclair resident myself, as a black man myself, witnessing what we've witnessed yet again, I think there's many reasons why each of us is here. There's many reasons why we saw thousands of others join us today. For some, it was the 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and 46 seconds, where we saw just the latest black man dying at the hands of a criminal officer. Others I know are here because you spent your life fighting for racial and social justice. Many of us are here because this is our life. This is about our lives. You've heard it today, known those moments and had those stories where, on an elevator, somebody shimmies away a little bit. And then when they get off, somebody else looks at you and goes, "Oh, I'm so embarrassed." Or you remember as a kid when you were getting a ride to the park with your good friend, his brother was driving, they see a group of black kids and they say, "Oh, they're those effing ends." And your buddy leans over and goes, "I'm so sorry." No matter what brought us here, I think we all know that sorry, we all know that embarrassed is just not good enough. We all know that now we need change, and we're all hopeful because we're seeing that this feels different. We hope it's different, but we also know that hope is not good enough. We saw the last 8 minutes and 46 seconds as someone's breath was squeezed out of them. But George Floyd died because of a lifetime of racism and institutional racism that he experienced before the 8 minutes and 46 seconds that we saw. It was a healthcare system. It's a healthcare system that disparages against African Americans and minorities the way it does not against whites. It was an educational system where we see we're underfunding our communities of color. We're not teaching the curriculum we should. It's a system that's designed to keep people exactly where we find ourselves. It's a police system. It's a police system that, yes, all too often disproportionately uses excessive force against black and brown people. Every one of these systems and so many more are the reasons why we are here today. But words and hope and expressions of sympathy are just not good enough. We're tired of hearing how sorry people are. We're tired of hearing that people stand with us. What we need now is each and every one of us to take action. When you go back and you go to your job, what are the things in place that stop African American and brown and black and other people from getting jobs where others whites can? What are the things when you talk to your family, when you've got that family member who says things, who does things that you know are racist, but you don't want to speak up? What are the things that you can do, that I can do, that we can do when we go back tomorrow to whatever it is we're going to do, to not be silent, to not whisper, but to speak up, to speak out, and to say enough is enough. We're doing something about this. That is what I'm so inspired about. Because yes, there's a lot of responsibility that's coming as mayor-elect and what that means moving forward. But I know that that responsibility is on all of us. We each have a job to do, and we will not eradicate racism unless we are as committed tomorrow and the day after and the day after that as we are today. So yes, this is, I guess, closing it out, but this is not an ending. This is not the moment we go home and forget about this, or we go home and talk about this. This is the moment we say and we commit to action. I thank you. I'm so proud to be part of Montclair because this is what we are about. We are about doing something. We are about making change, and I'm confident that as a community, we will be the ones to lead the way. Because if we're waiting for someone else to do it, that change will never come. So thank you for what you do. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for doing more than talking and marching. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.